Good morning, this is Lori Kilpatrick. Fresh out of the shower. They're all good. Anyway, so I do this silly little thing, I'm with Oils in Life. I'm trying to be with Oils in Life, and well, I'm not there yet. Okay, but that's okay. I always talk things out. That's how I know how to get things out. And sometimes when I'm talking things out, I'll have like these epiphanies where it's like, what did I just say? So I like talking them out with people, because sometimes when I just like run things through in my head, it's like playing a rummy cube. You're like, okay, yes, shoot, what was the first step? Because it's like this process. Oh, and juggling, don't forget juggling. Okay, so I am listening to a recording made by this amazing woman who, when I first started listening, I got very discouraged because it was like, she's like, well, I'm the type of person that they don't have to worry about me, because when I say it's done, it's done. And I'm like, oh, when I say it's done, I'll get around to it. I'm like, oh, crap. But, then they were saying, I don't know, they were just saying like how to advance. And I don't have these things that they have. And then she said, but I'm competitive. I'm super competitive. And I'm like, you know what? I'm competitive too. And then I got to thinking, like, you can help wherever you are. Wherever you are, that's where you are. So if you think you should be somewhere else, start heading that way. So in my life right now, if everybody comes together and everybody talks, then we know where everybody is, and nobody has like red shirts on. Nobody feels bad. Nobody, like, we can refer back to, we started up, so let's do a morning meeting, right? Let's do a morning meeting. Let's get up at 6 o'clock. Everybody get up at 6 o'clock. We'll like have hot tea or hot cocoa or whatever you want. First thing in the morning, daisy blend, like, anyway. And just sit down together and, start the day off right so that everybody's on the same page, right? Well, then Theodore was up all night, or the baby was cluster feeding, or Eric wasn't here, or he had to be at work at 6, so he couldn't be on the conference call. And then Ben slept in, and it wasn't working. But then I realized that we were pushing the 6 o'clock, making the 6 o'clock the most important. And the 6 o'clock was not the point. The point was that everybody needed to come together and talk. So now we do breakfast together, whenever that is. Sometimes it's 9 o'clock in the morning in this house, and that's okay. It's okay. It's okay, Lori, because I'm the one that has the biggest problem with them. Like, we're supposed to do this at 6. It's like I am putting my focus in the wrong spot. Hey, buddy. So, like they talk about juggling. A lot of people. What are you doing? Aw, man. Well, we'll just pick up with the juggling thing, okay? So I was thinking, like, it just seems so flawless for people, But then I thought, well, I tried to learn how to juggle. I actually got the Juggling for Dummies book when I was like in 3rd or 4th grade, and had the little bean bags. And the trick with juggling is that you have to know where everything is. So, like this one lets up in the air, and it's a timing issue. And then this one lets up so that it can catch this one. And this one lets up so that it can catch that one. And it's really pretty when you have your timing down and you have a little bit of control of what's going on. But I feel like I see it's up in the air. So then I go and I grab this one, and that one falls to the ground. And then I throw this one up in the air, and I see, oh, good, it's up in the air. And then I go and I pick this one up off of the ground. Oh, what happened? I go and pick this one up off of the ground, and then I throw it up in the air, and then it's not pretty to watch. It's not pretty to do. It's inefficient. It takes so much energy and effort, and it's not what needs to be done. But I'm not exactly sure how to keep my eyes on everything, have everything in motion, and to keep some semblance of control, and my timing is off. But that's okay, because I realize it. So I can take the steps to get to there. Nobody starts juggling with swords and lives for long. Nobody starts juggling with 7 balls, that's for sure. They tell you to start with 2 socks or 2 bean bags, because they're easy, and you can just like throw it up and then catch it, and then throw it up, send this one over, and then catch it. And you get this timing down. Throw this one up, and then throw this one over, and then catch it. And you just get your timing down like that. That's why I'm always so impressed with jugglers who can go the other way. I've only ever seen one. I can't, it's kind of like you do your eyebrow this way, but then you can't do it the other way. Anyway, so you are where you are, and knowing where you are is the first step. Oh my gosh. Did you ever watch G.I. Joe when you were a kid? So I was born in 78. So when we would come home from school, G.I. Joe, a real American hero. But at the end of it, they would have a little short like PSA, a little lesson. And at the end, they'd say, and knowing's half the battle. G.I. Joe. Anyway, it's true though, that knowing is half the battle. That if you understand where you are, it doesn't really matter what you think you should be doing or what you wish you would have done, because you don't have a time machine and you can't go into the future and you can't go into the past. All you have any control over is right now. Now you can make a plan right now for how to do things in the future. You can make a plan right now to forgive yourself for whatever's happened in the past. You can make a plan right now to change everything. So, I love you. You are amazing. You are right here, right now for, I don't know why, but I don't need to, because I'm doing my thing. And there are so many things I wish were different in my life. And I just hope that this is my pivot point so that I stop going to the garden and eating worms and I start taking the steps necessary to have a little more control over the things that are happening in my life. So you have a beautiful and blessed day. A millimeter of progress is progress. Don't forget to good, bad, or best it. Show yourself some grace. Have fun and make good choices.